All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, it will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it the hot. As the indigenous people of Biafra has threatened to deal with Ibezim if with other senators if Tinubu government sets up Aramajeri IDP camp in the southeastern part of Nigeria. This is coming from the members of the IPOB. Let's go down to the full detail of the information as it go, make you see wetin dey happen there. IPOB made the threat in a statement issued on Thursday by its media and publicity secretary Emma Powerful when the secessionist group reiterated its unequivocal rejection of the establishment of IDP scales acquisition centers in Imo State. The indigenous people of Biafra has vowed to deal with Senator Frank Ibezim, representing Imo North Senatorial District, on the platform of the ruling All Progressive Congress, and the lawmakers representing Owerri Zone and Olu Zone of Imo State if they succeed in backing the Nigerian government to set up internally displaced people camp in Imo or any other part of the southeast region. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. IPOB made the threat in a statement issued on Monday by its media and publicity secretary Emma Powerful when the secessionist group reiterated its unequivocal rejection of the establishment of IDP Skill Acquisition Center in Imo State. We state categorically that this covert operation to import terrorists and bandits into Biafra land is dead on arrival. In the light of the said project, IPOB is warning all Igbo politicians who see the deployment of terrorists and bandits in the name of IDP camp as their dividend of democracy from a federal government that hates the Igbo nation of Biafra to be ready for the consequences, the IPOB spokesperson said. He said all the Imo State politicians that collude with Hope Uzodinma to import Fulanis and Alamajeris using the IDP ski acquisition centers as a cover to be prepared for what is coming. IPOB and Ndibo will not sit by and watch the selfish and treacherous politicians mortgage the future of unborn Biafra generation for their political ambition. We will not allow the importation of foreign terrorists, marauders into Biafra land in their quest to change the demography and homogeneity of the Biafra nation. Senator Frank Ibezim and the other two senators representing Owerri Zone and Olu Zone must receive the consequences of handing over Imo State for IDP camp while our youth have no industry or companies in the same state to employ them. These senators hiding in Abuja and in their well-fortified homes working on importing terrorists and their informants using IDP camp will have themselves to blame. No inch of Biafra land is available for IDP camp. The internally displaced persons in the north should be accommodated in the northern region where there is a vast space of land. Igbo greedy politicians should know this and know peace. All right, welcome back. I know that you have had that information that is coming from the indigenous people of Biafra concerning the IDP that the federal government with the United Nations has planned to bring to the land of the indigenous people of Biafra to bring it to Alibo. And this is supposed to be in Anambra. That is where this thing is supposed to be situated. And IPOB say that their hands are off. And if the politicians who are supporting this bill end up to succeed, IPOB say that these politicians will bear the consequences. They even went as far as calling the names of these politicians, Frank Ibezim and the rest of them. My people now don't hear them as they go. And right now, I just entered Anambra State as it be. They say Soludo walking the talk in Anambra Water Sector, Commissioner Chukwuemeka Mefo. As they say Soludo is walking the talk because he was able to set up water sector in Anambra State. And the question is, in the 21st century Nigeria or in the 21st century Anambra State, are we still looking at water words? That's what we used to call it. Those days we were small. That time this thing used to work. Sometimes it works once a week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week or something like that. And it is situated in Anambra, maybe in a big area where people can set up their gallons and the rest of them. And it is very appalling that in 2024 that the project Chukwumacha Soludo is setting up in Anambra State is about these waterworks. Of course, you know, in any village now, anybody can dig their own borehole. So I don't think that borehole is one of the problems that is suffering the people of Anambra. Meanwhile, if he's setting up these boreholes, where is he setting it up? And who are the people that are going to be using this borehole? Because as far as Anambra State is concerned, people can pay for their water, people can buy their water. I think it's high time the government stop deceiving themselves and start making investment in the things that will be able to boost the economy of this nation. Some things that will help in revenue generation, things that will be able to generate good revenue for the state and for the nation at large. But as it is, you can see that our politicians have not come out. They have not come out for such a thing. All the politicians want to pack and put in their pocket. And some of the projects, if you ask the Anambra State government how much it cost them to, you know, come up with this borehole, you will find out that the project will be running in billions or in millions. And of course, if it were done by a common man or a village, you will be spending a cheaper money. I don't think that the problem that Nigeria is facing now is the issue of building boreholes for the people. What about electricity? What about good road network? What about industries where our youth can be employed? Of course, you know that millions of youths are graduating from the university every year, every section. But as it is, you'll find out that these people don't have anywhere, you know, they can be employed. They are just unemployed and they are just there. And the government is not doing anything to make sure that they alleviate the poverty in the nation. Rather, they are going about making sure that a lot of money is being spent in building projects that are not feasible. Meanwhile, as they say APC suspends ex-deputy governor 6 others over party crisis. The All Progressive Congress in Biafra State, Goa local government chapter on Sunday indefinitely suspended the former deputy governor of the state, Winipere Sibarugu, and 6 others for alleged anti-party activities. Sibarugu, who was the deputy to a former governor and immediate past minister of state, Petroleum Resources Chief Timipere Silva, was also an acting governor and Speaker of the State of Assembly. This was a mild drama at the Crab Hotel in Yanogoa as the chairman of the Yanogoa local government chapter, Mr. Tony Okokuro, refused to mention Sabiru's name thrice until other members of his executive committee compelled him to specifically mention his name. APC is gradually becoming the domineering party in Nigeria, and they have not been able to give other parties chance to exist. And if you watch, you find out that APC is making sure that they take over the 36 states in Nigeria, which is not how it is supposed to be, because if it happens that way, it means that the Nigerian government has been monopolized and APC are now the ones heading everywhere, which is not supposed to be so. Meanwhile, on another information, there has been a big clash between the members of the indigenous people of Biafra and the members of the Nigerian army And as I dey chook head for that information, they say na woto no be small clash between the two parties, between the two people. Now as e dey be, they say many men don't fall because of this matter wey be say e happen. But you know get as e be wey never be before, and here I go the wine and the cotton. Makana be kewolo, I also wala. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification buttons so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first we'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.